We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Fergie Jenkins gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Number 4, Lou Gehrig.
No one better. Swing that bat. Hot bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Hey, stay hot now.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Jackson leads off first with one away. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Fooled him just enough.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's down.
First and second here with nobody out.
Get down, ball. Get
Line
down.
drive, fair ball down the line.
Go to.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Now a flare out toward right center. Sandberg onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eddie Matthews. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Oh, baby. Get the pitch up there.
Here's the 1-2. Hit back up the middle.
Hold on, right here.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Now, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of it.
The next Cub up, Ryan Sandberg.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
In the air, out to right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head.
Relay.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
Here we go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Gwynn is under this one. 1 down. So in now for Chicago.
The
David
batter,
Bodie,
number 13.
no hits to this point.
Shortstop, David Bodie.
Here we go, guys.
Skied into straightaway right.
Relay.
Gehrig is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lou
Hey, need you right here, kid. Try
Gehrig.
something.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, boys, you talking about
let's
getting your
fly
ace
up
swing
there,
off
huh?
right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in now for the Yankees,
The batter,
Robinson
number
Cano.
24,
He's got a
second
hit in
baseman.
3 at-bats to this point.
Cano.
Hey,
The
your
1-2.
pitch, your pitch right here.
Hit to short. And there's one away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for
Up
the
next for the
infield at that point.
The third baseman,
Ready now, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So digging in now, Hannes Wagner.
Now
It was a
batting,
walk in his
shortstop.
last trip.
Hannes Wagner.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Don Mattingly will bat next. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Don Mattingly.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, that ball was
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ready once again, Lou Gehrig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Baby, get your pitch up there.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Next for New York, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-2.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Whitey Ford hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 15 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on the Show. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Number 7.
So coming to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
All right, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Runners are at second and third with one down. A bullet to first base. Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 9.
One and one. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side.
Get here, hold it right here.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Catfish Hunter is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Second baseman, Ryan.
One out, nobody on.
Denver.
High in the air out to center field. Mantle is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Striding in, Mickey Mantle. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Gwynn is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Billy Williams.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Mickey Mantle. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Mantle.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mantle is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Murray blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Right there.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Cubs 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward,
19.
Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Mantle. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's low.
Attaboy, leave it down. Good lead.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Four runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fouled away.
Hey, like again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field.
Go.
Damon has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 24.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Touch off. Drop him in for us.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball. Bam.
Hey, Big Mama needs you. Here you go. Hey, your turn.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
Keep going.
2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Liner toward right center. Damon is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dan Winkler gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Lee Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lou Gehrig swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Count is 2-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so
striding forward
Batting
now,
second.
Ryan
The
Sandberg.
second baseman.
And he's got that batting
Ryan
lineup near the 300 mark entering
Sandberg.
play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Gehrig is there, 2 down. Into the box,
The right
Lou
fielder,
Gehrig.
number 4.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Leading off the inning, Chris
Leading off
Bryant,
for the
and they'll
Cubs.
need him to get something
The
going
third
here.
baseman.
things not looking
Red.
very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Gehrig will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher,
This
number
guy's
40.
still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far
The right
they've been
fielder, number 4.
stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Goodbye, home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Lou Gehrig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle
right
innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Let's go, let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Get dirty, get dirty,
Throw
dirty.
in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Lou Gehrig. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And it's belted high and deep
Come
into
on, come
right
on,
center.
come on.
Damon ranges back, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-3 the final score today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walter Johnson pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Christy Mathewson wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.